Should I sell my house in 2022, Jeff?
So should we sell the house in 2022? And like how we always say, it depends on your current situation. What type of seller are you? Are you an investor, or are you selling to upgrade, downgrade, and we're going to get into this a little bit later on, or is it something that you kind of have to do because the situation's happening? So let's just look at a general, and like always, we mostly talk about the Fraser Valley.
Yes.
So should we sell our home in 2022? And I'm going to say it's a yes and no. But more importantly, what is happening in the market right now? We are already seeing sales come down. That's there. And the elephant in the room is interest rates going up, up, up. Right. Now, we talk about the effect on buyers, but now let's talk about the effect on sellers. If interest rates keep going higher, buyers are already at a standstill. So if you keep waiting and interest rates go higher and there's less buyers there, are you still going to expect to see those sales numbers as high as they were? No, I don't think so. Mm-hmm. So it really depends on your strategy. If you're planning to sell to go to another property, a strategy could be, yes, definitely sell now because the prices are still higher. And as we go on, prices might continue to drop. So if you sell now, you put a longer completion date on it, 3 months, 4 months, you can get away with it, 6 months, and then you buy when it's lower. Maybe, and actually some clients that we've done this before with is actually they sell now and they just even rent for a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? And they maybe rent for 3, 4, 5, 6 months and then they buy then. But we can't predict what's always going to happen in the market. In 3 months, 6 months, a year, the market can completely change. But if we're only looking at what is being announced, what is being said, what the media is saying, what this whole hoopla is about, interest rates can be rising again, then we could expect numbers to go down, sales numbers. And once sales numbers go down, prices are surely to follow. So to answer that question, Rick, yes, I would sell now if you are thinking about either upgrading or downgrading with the strategy that this is what I want to do. I want to get into this property now because prices are coming down, and if we sell today, we still get it on the higher end, and then we can buy later on when it's lower. We actually just did that a little while ago with a few other properties. I would say no for a few reasons. Now, no, if you don't have a plan, you don't have a strategy, you don't know what's going on. But you also got to keep in mind here is your mortgage payments. Now, let's say you bought this home 10 years ago, and you barely have a mortgage. You may be only paying $2,000, $2,500, and you have a beautiful home. It's a nice 6-bedroom home. But now you want to upgrade. Your family's growing bigger. You want a place that has 2 suites or something like that. Well, you had to keep in mind here that when you sell your property here, yeah, you might make a good chunk of money on it, but then it goes down to your down payment. How much you're going to put down? What the mortgage rates are today? How much is that going to be? Is that going to offset things? So I'll say no. If you have not planned, if you don't know what you're doing, you haven't talked to a mortgage broker, you haven't seen what the differential rates are, then no, I wouldn't sell now. But it all comes down to, which we've said numerous times before,
planning. Tying into my next question, I'm sure you've seen all these articles coming out lately. Saw Yahoo Finance post it. Might even post it on the screen here to the left. But it was saying that home prices in Canada could drop 15% by the end of 2023, right? Now, how possible is that, do you think? Do you think that's pretty much, I know you can't tell the future, but I mean, does that seem like it could be quite possible?
Well, the thing I don't like about this article, Rick, is that it's so far in the future. That's saying true. 2023.
And yeah.
Right? Anything can happen. I mean, I can say that gas prices are going to drop back down to $1 in 2023. There's no way of me actually really knowing that. They're so far-fetched down the future that anything can happen. Right? So that's the one thing I don't like about this article. Mm-hmm. Could it happen? Of course. Could it not happen? Of course. Right? Now, let's talk about the reality here. Prices have skyrocketed. It's natural to assume, and you know, what's the old saying, what goes up must come down?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So it's natural to assume that it is. We're actually seeing it. We are seeing a decline already. Right, and this article is actually more generous. It's only saying 15%. I've read articles that said up to 30%.
Yeah, it's
Right, by the end of 2022, not even 2023.
That's right.
So that's the one thing I don't like about this article. It's so far in the future, and this is what I think is almost like a scare tactic.
Yeah,
It's like a controlling aspect. It controls, and when buyers see this, it goes to their mind frame of, okay, I read this. This said this. This said this. This said this. And then when they start reading more and more and more things, right, that influences the mind of the consumer.
That's right.
So that's why I don't like this article. And that's why I'm not the biggest fan of these type of media saying this, because where are you getting that stat from? And the fact is, people, as a consumer, as a buyer, you're going to see the words you want to see, but you're going to also ignore the words that you don't want to see.
Yeah.
And the most important word here is not the 15%. It's not the 2023. It's the word could.
Yeah, that's
Well,
right.
anything could happen.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? I mean, where is the actual accountability of this article?
Yeah,
Anything could happen.
it's true. Very true.
So with that being said, very possible, very, very possible, because we're already seeing it, the percentage of prices of the homes are coming down. It's actually right now a fact. The prices have come down and sales have come down, but in let's just say August or September, let's just say something drastically changes that we did not see coming. Well, then could housing prices shoot up again?
Yeah,
Then what
that's
happened
true.
to this whole article?
Yeah, that's right.
Right. So
Misleading, possibly.
it's an article that kind of guides with no actual facts or basis behind it. Right.
Got you.
Anything is possible.
All right. Thanks for that. Now,
You're welcome.
all right. We absolutely love getting reach outs from you guys, all right? I say it every episode. So don't forget to give us a call. Number will be on the screen if you're thinking about relocating anywhere in British Columbia, especially the Fraser Valley or Greater Vancouver area, all right? So the number will be on the screen. Don't forget to give us a call. We absolutely love helping you guys out, all right? When it comes to moving, we got your back, all right? So
Moving. Well, I don't do any heavy lifting. I don't do that. See, I carry a pen with me.
that's right. And guys, like we always say as well, make sure to subscribe to our channel and write I have subscribed in the comment section, and we will send you out absolutely free JC Homes hoodie, just like the one he's wearing right now. All right, so our cool little JC Homes got the, look at that.
You don't even know what it says. You don't even know what it says. Look at that. Look at that. You don't even know what it says. It says Eat Sleep Real
That's
Estate.
right.
And it's a hashtag. You don't even know what the damn thing says.
Hey man, I have the older ones.
And that one says it too.
Does it? No, it doesn't. Mine doesn't.
Well, maybe
I remember I had the pullover. You have the zipper. These are the new ones anyway, so comment, subscribe, like the video, and we'll send you out a free one, all right? There's a couple people we'll be sending out next week. I'm gonna
You still haven't sent them out?
the wrong size. We had the wrong sizes.
Wait, what's this we?
Because you need larges.
Well, I
They
put
need
them
a
here.
medium
You
and a
take them.
small.
Oh, okay. You act like I know everybody's size. This is your control. I put
know,
it there
I
in
know.
front of you, and you do what you need to do it.
I will. I'm getting on it next week, but after this episode, I'm gonna probably go to his house, pick up the right sizes. And send
You
them
heard
out
the
to
word
guys, all right?
probably? You heard the word probably there, right?
Anything can happen, right? You just wrote the
thank you.
article
Oh, yeah,
there.
exactly. Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you. Let's move it on.
Yes.
Let's keep going.
So like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, guys. If you love the content, because we're gonna keep
Even if you
dishing
don't
it
like
out.
the content, I don't care. Just
right.
do whatever he's telling me to do, because he
do it.
bugs me all the time with this kind of stuff.
Right. Now, there was another article that I'm sure you've came across from CBC, and this one, or I believe it was the Canadian Press, but CBC actually reposted it, possibly. It's one of the two, but you can find it online. Now, they said nearly 1 in 4 homeowners say they'd have to sell their home if interest rates rise more, according to a survey. Okay? So, another, I don't know, important article?
Well, I think you know what, Rick. I'm gonna be very serious with this topic here. It's very important, because even before this article came out, I was actually talking about this almost about a week ago. that what some people aren't understanding, and I've been fortunate to be in this industry for a long time, so I've seen a lot of ups and downs. So one thing, what this article is about, but I've been saying it since last week, is if these interest rates keep going higher, then let's say people who bought in, well, we're 2022 right now.
Yeah.
But let's say people who bought in 2018, 2019, and their refinance period's coming up. Now, depending on how much they put down, how much they have left on their principal mortgage, and what their rate was then, let's say, and I don't remember right now off the top of my head what the rate was. Maybe you can put that there on the screen, what the rate was, fixed rate was in 2018 and 2019.
All right.
But I think it was like about a 2.5 fix. I think, but don't quote me on that. And if I'm wrong, then it's Rick's fault for not providing me the information prior. But with that being said, let's just say that your interest rate was 2.5 fixed. Mm-hmm. And you still have a huge chunk of the principal left. Well, now the fixed rate could possibly jump to 4.5, close to 5%. It's almost doubled.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
So, the wages and the salaries haven't increased by that much. So are they able to afford the payment to live in their same home? And that's what this is about. And Rick, what this is tying into is my next topic here is foreclosures. Just the last 3 weeks, I've been seeing such a rise on the number of foreclosures coming up now. And I was actually talking to some of our team members here in regards to this topic. I'm like, yeah, just watch. We're going to start seeing foreclosures happening. And there are bank foreclosures, and there's private loan foreclosures. And maybe we'll talk about private lending on a different show with mortgage brokers and accountants. And maybe we'll bring even a lawyer in, right?
Definitely.
But we are seeing them pick up. And actually, I actually have a list. Actually, Eric, I didn't even tell you this, actually. I have a list of foreclosures that come out. So anybody that wants that list, I can actually update you daily on any new foreclosures that come out. All right, just once again, subscribe, all that thing that this guy does. But put in the comment box or message or call and give your email address, and obviously it has to be your full name and all that kind of information, and I will start sending you out a list of currently updated foreclosures. And one day, if you guys are I'll actually talk about the process of how to buy a foreclosure.
Yeah, that would be really good, actually.
Yeah, and I think it's very timely right now. Mm-hmm. It's in accordance even with this article.
Yes.
Right? So nearly 1 in 4 homeowners. I mean, that's a pretty scary number.
It is.
That's a pretty scary number there. That's 25%.
Good for realtors.
Well, okay. Stop making us seem like we're benefiting for this. All this. That's not good for realtors. Okay, we are not, cold-hearted people that want to see people suffer. No, we are not that way whatsoever. So I resent that comment completely.
It was a joke, guys.
Yeah,
a little bit of a comedian here. No, but
comedian.
Very serious topic, though. Honestly, it is kind of scary, though. Honestly, if that's the case, because let's face it, there's a lot of Canadians out there with a lot of mortgage debt on their heads, and let alone any other debt. Right? Mortgage debt is huge, and there's a lot of that going around. So I mean, I don't know, with these interest rates,
it's a very scary time. And the word it's what's scary when the word recession gets thrown around.
Like last episode.
Not that we're in it, but it's scary that even thought, the fact that we're even entertaining the idea of that word, it starts to get scary.
Yeah, there's been a lot of articles about it too, but nationwide, not just Canada.
No, I know, exactly. Too, right? Exactly. I was actually talking to one of my agent friends in Seattle just maybe an hour and a half ago. And he was even telling me about the Canadian market and how it has made an impact over there and how people are watching.
Oh, yeah.
So people are watching our market. People are seeing what's happening, and it's a little scary. It's scary.
Yeah, and we've actually, I was telling you in March, we actually had a rise in listenership from America on our audio streaming platforms.
You never told me that.
So, I think I mentioned it before. But anyways, thank you guys for all listening. Even not just Americans, Canadians too. All you guys, even our audience in Zimbabwe.
I keep mentioning Zimbabwe. What
It was a very small percentage. I think it could be a glitch. I don't know, but somehow analytics are showing us some
what was the other word that you couldn't pronounce properly? Was it Syria or what do you call it? Syria or something?
Qatar.
Oh, Qatar. Right. Equator. Yeah, right. Yeah.
So, anyways, sorry about that little blur back a few episodes ago. Where do you think gas prices are going to be per liter by October? I just want to get your prediction.
Okay, well, wait a minute. Isn't it enough that I'm giving the real estate advice and something, I'm a professional at, I've trained and I bleed and sweat and eat, sleep real estate, right?
Right.
Rick, here you go, so you can read it again. But now you're talking to me about gas. I don't know anything about gas. I don't know about the gas prices. I don't know this. I do know that, they are expected to even go a little bit higher.
There you go.
Right?
Some insight.
But to the extent of it, I don't know.
Take a wild guess. Let's just see who's right.
Why would I want to guess on something where I'm no? Okay, when I bet or when I guess, I'm right.
Well, let's see.
Well, I'm not going to guess if I don't know the answer. Why would I bet if I don't know the answer?
Let's make an educated guess.
An educated guess. Yes. My educated guess is that gas prices are always going to be an issue. And there will always be a topic of which many people, it's such a political answer, right? There'll always be on people's minds and whether or not to pursue a gas vehicle or an electric vehicle. So if anybody out there that that has these big dealerships that want to endorse the show or me by giving me an electric vehicle to drive out, I might find a way to possibly accept it.
Hey. Anybody out there?
That's your response to that. What I said this big long thing, and his thing was, "Hey."
Me too. Don't forget me too. I'm gonna mind a free EV. If anybody out there.
Well, you now got to jump on this bandwagon. So
Yeah, that's right.
I spent a spiel this long while talking about it, and now I just me too.
I'm gonna give my prediction.
Great. That's me. Did it? The gas price went up. You guys really want to hear this? The viewership's gonna drop right now.
Expecting me personally, this is just assuming and just a wild guess, but I'm thinking
you
that
said three words that mean the same thing.
Sorry.
Gas assuming, prices, expecting, something.
I'm saying that gas prices for regular might hit like $2.70 by the end of October-ish. That's my prediction, guys. So just remember, it's notated. I know I don't have any insider information or anything. This is just speculation. And
the last time Rick gave this assumption or expectation or thought, the gas price went up. So now it says $2.70. So I will be providing Rick's home address, and if anyone has any quorums to talk about that.
I'm also paying too much for gas, guys. Trust me. I'm not an EV owner yet, but maybe in the future.
The views and opinions of Rick is not in any which way associated with Jeff Chadha and JC Holmes and BC Real Estate Podcast, by the way. This is his own personal thoughts.
Could tell you guys a story.
No, don't tell no stories. You're already going down that rabbit hole. Let's just
any last pieces you want to add before we wrap this thing up here, because it's getting kind of late. I know you're probably in a rush too. I gotta put in gas. So